You looking at her like she wifey, that's a hoe right there. I just tell her where I'm at and shawty go right there.
Yo, what's up everybody? How y'all doing, man? Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. I'm back with another video. It's been a whole bunch of shit going on out here in the world, man. I'm gonna start trying to keep y'all up to date, keep y'all tuned with all this shit that's going on in the world, man, because it's some crazy ass shit, man. It's a crazy place out here. Again, man, before I get started, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. We're gonna get right to it. Illegal immigrants are attacking ICE. Mexicans are crying on TikTok. Outrageous type shit. Alright, let's get right to it though.
Please just imagine yourself in our situation. Imagine your people are being terrorized. They're being ran over. If you literally cannot have empathy for someone, I don't know what to tell you. You're an evil ass human being and you need help and you need God. You have no heart, and hell, there's a special place in hell for you. Karma is real and God will take care of them. This is so heartbreaking.
What's up, folks? We are back again. Happy whatever today is. I never know what day it is. This is a woman who is angry that there are mass deportations going on. This woman is angry that her fellow abuelitas and Pablos are being deported.
This that shit I be talking about right here. This be the shit. The abuelitos and the Pablos. If you a Karen, just say that, Lily. Come on now. That's crazy work.
Deported. Well, she should have mentioned to Pablo before he decided to come into our country illegally that maybe one of the consequences of that is that you face the legal consequences, which is being deported. Obviously. You also had a long time to prepare for this, so that it's not, they didn't spring this on you. The first time you stepped across the border illegally, you knew you were doing something wrong. You knew that you would have to pay the toll eventually. If I cross into another country illegally, eventually they'll catch me as well and they will send me right back home, okay? If you commit a crime in this country, you are going to go to prison or you will have to pay the fines or whatever happens to you will happen to you. That's what happens when you break the law. That's what happens when you commit a crime. So I don't really know why these people are playing the victim as if they didn't willingly.
Hey, y'all love saying these people too. That's another thing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I get it. Y'all don't want the brown, the Latino. Y'all don't want no immigrants here. We get it. But, like, they still human beings. I mean, from at the end of the day, these are humans. So the way y'all talk about them, I'm talking about these people like they're a whole different species or some shit. Like, what make you feel like you just better than anybody else? Like, y'all came over here and did the same shit. So if we being real, shit, y'all the first immigrants in this motherfucker. I'm going to say that for another day, though. Come on.
Commit a crime knowing what the consequences of that could be, but this is again the outpouring of optics and victim status on extreme nitro mode, where we have people who come here illegally and then they're mad that when they face the legal consequences. So this is all stirred up because there's massive riots going on in Los Angeles right now. The LA riots are out of hand, okay? These people are tearing up the streets. It's like BLM part 2, okay?
BLM part 2. Yeah, she just don't fuck with nobody but the color of her t-shirt, for real. If you ain't her t-shirt color, she probably really don't fucks with you. I ain't gonna lie. She's giving that type of vibe, for real.
But this time with...
Let me know if I'm tripping in the comments, but if y'all agree, man, let me know. Is she coming off like a Karen, for real? Like, these people, BLM, boop, 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 like...
Pablo
nah,
and abuelitas.
And this Pablo and abuelita shit is OD. OD, man.
Okay, and angry hot Latinas that everybody can't wait to you know what, I'm not even gonna leave it. I won't even mention that aspect of it, okay? Don't be doing that, by the way. If you don't want them to explode and turn into a balloon, you might be getting a hot Latina at first, but it won't last long. A year at best. Okay, to get away from that very racist comment of mine, let's get into the rest of this video.
Okay, so she's letting us know she racist. Damn. Yeah, nah, she came right out the woodworks. Excuse my racist comment, shit, but I'm still gonna put it out. I ain't gonna edit this. I ain't gonna cut it out now. I'm gonna let y'all hear my racist jokes.
video and see what this poor girl has to say about the persecution of people when they break the law. Like if I, commit a crime, if I break the speeding limit, I
gotta see what the tweet said. Hold on, what the caption said on this shit. We don't want you people in our country. You Mexicans are bringing drugs, crime, and rapists into our country. Go back to where you belong. Sith, you an Indian nigga, man? What's wrong with people, bro? Like, and Mexicans ain't the only people that's illegal out this bitch. Y'all act like it's just Mexicans, bro. Like, there's illegal Asians out this bitch. There's illegal motherfucking people from Europe out this bitch. There's illegal Indians, illegal all types of shit out here, man. But y'all strictly just talking about these Mexicans like they just ain't shit. It's crazy, bro. Like, I don't respect y'all for that, for real, for real.
The persecution of people when they break the law. Like if I, commit a crime, if I break the speeding limit, I have to pay the fine. I have to go to court. I have to go to driving school, whatever. But these people apparently are allowed to commit crimes. They're allowed to come into the country illegally, but they don't want you to enforce the law. They want you to sit back and feel bad for them because they put on some fake crocodile tears.
Running us over, you're shooting us, all because of the color of our skin.
No, it's all because you came into the country illegally, actually.
All because we have culture, we brought it here.
Oh, that's what.
So, just because they came in the country illegally, they deserve to be ran over? They deserve to be spit on and all that type of shit? Like, they literally deserve that, right? Because they're not from this country. People are disgusting, my nigga. Like, it's sad to see how many people really think like this, bro. And there's like hella people like her that ain't on YouTube, that ain't gonna express this shit, or they do express it just without it being on camera. They just express it in their everyday life. But man, let's continue.
Why? We're actually just targeting them because we're jealous of their culture. We just can't stand that Mexican food. We're like, it's too good. Fuck, it's too good. We gotta get rid of these people. It's making local bakers
that food
and
fire.
chefs
That food
angry.
fire, boy.
That's why we're mad. That's why we're
She ain't never had no carne asada fries with grilled chicken added on them, with shrimp added on them, extra green sauce, extra sour cream. She ain't never had it. She ain't had the 5-roll taco supreme. She ain't had the green chili burrito enchilada style from La Canasta. Like, the bitch don't know shit. She don't know shit.
we're targeting them because of their culture. Their great culture, by the way.
And we are who we are, and we love it here, and we help people here. That's what we're known for.
How exactly? How do you help people? Because so far all the demonstrations of illegals in our country has been actually very destructive to our country. Not only are they actually now rioting in the streets and attacking ICE vans as they go to deport people who are here legally, but they also drive the general quality of life down for the everyday American citizen. So if you're competing with essentially slave labor from another country, from a third world country, you will have to be forced to take below minimum wage in order to compete. So you're actually hurting our economy, you're hurting our country, and you're hurting our culture by being here illegally.
We help people, and yet we're getting terrorized. We're going through this. Our families are being our babies are literally being ripped from our hands.
Okay, that's sweet. That's a nice little script. Who handed you that script? She ChatGPT'd a little speech, a real tearjerker. Yeah, no one cares. If your babies are being ripped out of your arms, maybe you shouldn't have brought your babies here illegally. If I take a toddler with me to rob a bank, let's say, I'm pretty sure the cops would probably take that toddler away from me. Because why did you bring him? Why did you implicate this child in a crime? Why did you bring him on a crime scene with you? Why did you bring him on a crime spree with you?
That's not the fucking same. You making terrible examples. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I get where you coming from and shit. And yeah, I agree. Like, with the protests and shit, if we keep it peaceful, then you bring people together. When you start fucking shit up, destroying things, you're feeding right into what they are expecting you to do. and then that makes them feel like, you know, they're valid for doing what they do. You know what I mean? Like, if you out there destroying shit, you know what I'm saying, setting shit on fire, throwing bricks at cars, mobbing through with the Mexican flag and shit, yeah, they're gonna try to get you the fuck up out of here. Like, I'm just gonna be 100. That's not helping the case at all. That's not helping the case at all. I promise. Just be together, bro. Show what y'all community is known for, bro. Y'all known for being together, bro. Stand together and just do this shit the right way. Do this shit peacefully, my niggas. Straight up. Like, don't give them more of a reason to do this shit, because they about to start trying to kill y'all and all this other shit. They running y'all over and shit. Come on now. That's crazy work. Crazy work, getting ran over by ICE and shit, getting ran over by people. And then you got the other people who aren't really involved, who aren't part of the government shit, but they're like her and shit. They feel how they feel, and they gonna be out there fucking y'all up too, for real, for real. I'm trying to tell you, like, just do this shit the right way. I know y'all love the country and shit, and y'all love y'all country. But like, waving and mobbing through the streets, protesting with the Mexican flags and shit, it's not a good look. You feel me? Optic wise and shit, because it looks like y'all want to be in Mexico. Y'all should just mob around with some American flags, my niggas. Real talk, mob around with some American flags and shit, and just stand together. You feel me? Show that y'all want to be citizens and shit. Not saying they gonna change anything. They're probably still gonna treat y'all like shit and just do what they do. But at least when we see y'all in public and see the optics, it looks like, you know what I'm saying, people are gonna start being like, damn, look how they're treating these people. Boom, boom, boom. But when y'all out here destroying shit, y'all giving them folks exactly what they want. And now you got the people on the other side like, yeah, get them the fuck up out of here. It's a no-brainer.
Kind of what happens when you break the law. So maybe don't break the law. Maybe come in here legally. Or maybe don't. Maybe stay where you came from. That's where I would prefer you. That's where you thrive.
If someone could please tell me if there's something we can do to...
I know exactly what you could do. You cannot come here illegally. You cannot break the law. Why is this so hard? I mean, I gotta be careful with what I say on here. But you know, some people are not exactly the brightest bulbs.
There's something we could do to help our people. Please just imagine yourself in our situation. Imagine your people are being terrorized. They're being ran over.
Not happening, by the way.
If you literally cannot have empathy for someone, I don't know what to tell you. You're an evil-ass human.
This isn't about empathy, actually. Okay, where's the riots in the streets when I had to go pay my parking ticket? My speeding ticket? Hello? Where's the riots in the streets for that? I broke the speed limit and I had to go pay the fine. Hello? I would like a riot for that. You know what?
We don't give a fuck about your speeding ticket. Why would anybody riot behind you over a fucking speeding ticket? You make terrible ass examples. Like, your examples are fucking terrible. They shitty as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you, Karen. Or Lily, whatever your fucking name is. I really don't give a fuck. But you're one of them people, man, like, you're disgusting on the inside. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, you're really the definition, bro. Like,
Actually, I'm making a sign. I'm going to picket outside of the courthouse. This is wrong. I'm being targeted. I shouldn't have to pay the fine. I should be able to do whatever I want and break the law without consequence.
And you need help and you need God.
Okay, let's not bring God into this now, all right? By the way, a quick thing to note. Isn't it funny how these people who are out on the streets protesting about being deported back to their country are waving the flag of that country? So it seems like you really love that country. It seems like you have a loyalty to that country. It seems like you are...
See what I'm saying? I just told y'all that. That's how these white people thinking. That's how they thinking. It's a bad look. I ain't gonna lie. It is a bad look. If you're trying to be out here and you, like, you feel me, you protesting with the flag, like, it kind of do look like you want to be, you know, in the other country. So yeah, it's that's not a good look. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, just regroup, re-strategize this shit, come back, you know what I'm saying, stronger and better than before. You heard me?
Really, tied to that country. I mean, she's got a flag covering covering her window. Seems like she really loves Mexico, so why would you be mad about us bringing you back to Mexico? Almost as if you can't assimilate, almost as if you don't want to assimilate, almost as if you want to take over our country. Maybe not. Anyway, I can't stand any more of these crocodile tears. Let's take a look at what these innocent people have been up to. Let's take a look at what these people who just come here, we just come here to help. We just come here to help. We are loving. We are amazing. We don't hurt anything. We contribute so much. Yeah, okay, let's see how much they're contributing. Let's see what exactly, oh. Looks like they're contributing a lot of crime. Sorry, folks, let me pull this down. Oh. Ooh. Wow. Thanks for the contribution. I'll pass, actually. Thanks for the contribution to our society and our culture. Driving around in a stolen van and vandalizing. And by the way, this is the least egregious of the...
Is the van stolen? Is the van stolen, bro? Like, I don't even know if the van's stolen. If it is stolen, damn, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. But knowing her, shit, she just gonna say it's stolen anyway, shit. That bitch could have a Tijuana tag on that bitch. Real talk. It could straight say Sinaloa on the license plate. She gonna still say it was stolen.
Videos out there. I can't show most of the footage because it will get me removed or it will get me a strike or whatever. So just for note, that's just the tip of the iceberg of what's been going on in Los Angeles lately with these riots. So it really looks to me like they are really contributing a lot. Here's another here's a video actually of one of these people who contribute so much to a society. Let's see what they have to say. Let's hear their side.
Hey, she act like because these niggas is making a video that's fucking 10 seconds long, 20 seconds long, that just takes away any contribution that they have given to society. So when they out there on some real shit, when they out there fucking landscaping your shit, getting your fucking yard looking nice as fuck, getting your rocks right, having your shit fire as fucking these gated communities, having y'all shit looking nice as a motherfucker, that's not contributing. Y'all calling niggas to hedge y'all bushes and all that other shit. Shit nice as a motherfucker. We drive through the gated communities. All y'all shit be on point. Ain't a rock on the fucking sidewalk or nothing. Real talk. And when you drive through and see niggas out there blowing all that shit off the sidewalk and shit, we don't see white folks out there. We don't see niggas out there. We know who we see out there. My niggas is outside working. That's contributing to society, one. Like, come on now. Like, you trying so hard to like prove a point in this video that it just come off cringe. Like, you just saying anything, and that shit's sad. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
You know what? We want to be fair. We want to hear the sides of the American citizen, and we also want to hear the side of the illegal immigrant.
My Mexican brothers and sisters have as much as right as I do to these lands.
Oh, why is that exactly? Did you build these lands? Did you create the highways and the byways? Did you create the country from scratch like we did? Like my ancestors from the Mayflower did? Is that what you did? Do you even pay taxes? Or do you actually just get paid under the bus? Under the table, tax-free, Medicaid, Social Security benefits, all of the handouts. You go to urgent care for healthcare now. That's why you have to wait 3 hours in the urgent care building when you gash open your arm and you need a few stitches. That'll be...
Hey, to be real, we waiting 3 hours if we in the urgent care or in the ER. It don't matter. We ain't white. We in the motherfucking room waiting. Nigga, I had to wait one time for a motherfucking asthma attack. I'm in the motherfucking lobby, can't even breathe. I'm in this bitch waiting. Could damn near die in that bitch. So, and that's a whole hospital. So it don't fucking matter. We gonna wait either fucking way it go. You used to the speedy service and shit, all that good shit, that 5-star treatment, red carpet treatment. We don't got it like that. That's what I'm saying. You don't know shit. You just speaking off your little entitled life and your like one-sided ass opinion. That shit weak as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna, you funny though, but that shit's stupid.
3 hours of a wait because people like this who belong here and they actually own the land, even though they came here illegally and broke the law, they want you to know that they have just as much right to this land as you do. So I guess that means the idea of a country and borders is just mute and void. It's not a thing anymore. Well, you don't have a country unless you have borders, and we have borders, and you are not part of this country. Now, if you would like to try to come in legally, be my guest. By the way, not a fan of legal or illegal immigration. But for the sake of argument, you have the option to come in this country legally, and you decided not to. But you think it's your right. You think it's your right, and that we actually owe you. In fact, my bad, sir. Just come in and take this house. You know what? You have a right to my house. You have a right to my house. You have a right to my car. You just have the right because you're you.
Right on. Come here. Let's get over to safety, okay?
And now you have the liberal, let's get over to safety. Oh, way to go, white knighting for your invader. Nice work.
Your hat says abolish ICE. How many ICE agents did you see come through here today?
I have a feeling that this woman might not be what she seems. Now, for you who know what I mean, you know what I mean. There's a certain tribe of people that have a vested interest in mass migration. They have a vested interest. It serves their broader purpose, right? Some would say it's an anti-white agenda. So I have a feeling that this woman has either been so brainwashed by that tribe's propaganda or that she's actually one of that tribe. I'll leave that up to you. Again, for the ones who know, you know.
I saw
For the people who don't know, this is just a deranged liberal white woman who is encouraging invaders who are wanting to take over her land and her country to come in.
on vests, and I saw Minneapolis police, and I saw Hennepin County Sheriff.
Can you believe that? Can you believe they they deployed law enforcement for violent riots? My God, what is this, a dictatorship? This is a dictatorship. They literally sent the cops out when people were smashing bottles, when they were attacking ICE agents, and they were rioting. Can you believe that? Wow, I wonder where the outrage was when January 6th, which was actually a peaceful protest that turned violent after the police started attacking those protesters. Where was the outrage then? Where was the outrage then? I would have loved to have had some outrage then.
How do you feel about ICE and the FBI coming in here today?
Absolutely.
I heard you say this isn't Nazi Germany.
Yeah, this isn't Nazi Germany. These people.
Yeah. Really? If this was the case, all these problems that America's facing right now would be non-existent, okay? So let's just start there.
Our friends, our neighbors, hell, they probably bought tacos from you yesterday, and now they're here. They don't even have a reason to detain them.
Oh, no reason at all. They're just illegally here. No reason at all. They're just violently protesting. No reason at all. They're just throwing Molotov cocktails and bricks through windows and breaking into buildings, because when you're protesting immigration laws, the first thing you want to do is raid a sneaker store and steal shoes. That really sticks it to the government, stealing some shoes.
And they're grabbing them. They're not even checking their credentials. They could be legal. They could be illegal. Quite frankly, I don't care, but...
Clearly you don't care, because you have no loyalty to your own country or your own people. It's questionable in this case if she is one of us, though.
They care, so they should do it properly. If they're going to do it at all, which I don't think they should.
Do you think they should?
Okay. I've had enough of this woman. I've had enough of this lunacy. Here's a photo of some of these people. This is what they contribute to society. I'm just really happy about this, you know?
Bro, this is not a good look. Oh, shit. That's not a good look, my niggas. That's not a good look. Bro, look at the cards. Graffiti all on the card, nigga. The nigga got the fucking baggy ass jeans with the skeletons on them and shit. The fucking skull on. Mexican flag. It's a fire next to this nigga, man. Somebody right here got a Supreme hat on and shit. There's a nigga with a black Scully in the back seat of the car while it's on fire. This look like a Waymo or something.
So anytime Pablo wants to tell you, you know what, we just are here to help. We're just here to help. Si, senor. Si, senor. We just bring tacos and good culture. Okay, sure. Let's remember that image. Let's keep that image in our head. And by the way, why are you flying around the Mexican flag? Seems like you'd be thrilled to go back to Mexico, right? Evidently not. Anyway, that's a wrap of the video. I could go on and on about this topic, but if I continue on in this trajectory...
I ain't gonna lie, I heard enough, man. Do y'all agree with what she's talking about? She had some points. I ain't gonna act like none of this shit she was saying had points. But she don't give a fuck. Like, I don't agree with her, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, they need to be treated better. I don't give a fuck. And it's just fucked up because they be out here, especially the ones that have been out here for a long time, that haven't committed no crime or none. They built their whole life. They got houses, cars, all that shit, a job and all that shit. You just take that shit from them and say, hey, boom, you back in your country. Y'all not giving these niggas no fucking cribs and shit when y'all deport them and shit. So it's like y'all just dumping them off type shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know the process exactly how it work. I gotta do some research on that shit. Man, let me know in the comments some shit, man, how this shit go. If y'all agree with her, or just tell me how y'all feel about her, bro. I think she a Karen. I think she racist. I'm gonna just be real. She even said it, so we're just gonna leave it at that. But like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with some more shit for y'all niggas, man. You dig?